Ethiopian generals are using new pressure tactic against Eritrea. Will Isaias Afwerki, Eritrean president, give in? What is this new pressure tactic, which is obviously backed by the Ethiopian government? The government has launched two retired generals for this pressure tactic. Secondly, Fano fighters have released some Tigrayans, some Tigrinya speaking ENDF prisoners reportedly. Before I share the two news stories with you, just a quick update for you from Tigray, where you know that in southern Tigray on Sunday, clashes erupted between Tigray Peace Force and Tigray military. Tigray Peace Force fighters entered southern Tigray from the Afar region. TPF and Tigray military clashed between Vajrat and Raya Zibo. Fighting went on for several hours. Main road, Mehoni to Hivane road remained blocked. This morning, we got a fresh report from the area. There is no fighting in southern Tigray today. What happened? Hopefully, details will come out, but today there is peace. The fighting ended last night, reportedly. We're waiting for official statements from the two parties about the losses suffered, about what happened there. Let's wait for official statements. Update is that there is no fighting in southern Tigray today. Secondly, viewers, Fano fighters have released some ENDF POWs who are Tigrayans speaking. I don't think any Fano backed source disclosed that. No official statement by Fano about the release of Tigray speaking ENDF members. And Fano groups might not issue a statement, because if they issue a statement and they confirm the release of only Tigray speaking ENDF members, that won't be welcomed by Fano supporters, because there are Amharic speaking ENDF members too who have been taken prisoner by Fano. Tigray speaking ENDF members are being released by Fano as a gesture of solidarity for TPLF. TPLF and Fano leaders are working in coordination these days. These Tigray speaking ENDF members have been told by Fano fighters that they should not return to the Amhara region. They should not allow themselves to be redeployed to the Amhara region, and they should go back to their region, Tigray region. So assurance was required, and these Tigray speaking ENDF members gave an assurance to Fano fighters that they won't return to the Amhara region to fight Fano. They have been released. How many have been released? Well, more than a dozen have been released reportedly and sent to Tigray. Amharic speaking ENDF members who are in the custody of Fano as prisoners of war might also be released in coming days, reported. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopian government has launched a new pressure tactic against Eritrea. Isaias Afwerki is being given a message by Ethiopian PM. Through retired channels, the Ethiopian PM is sending a message to Eritrean president. The retired generals are part of the team of the Ethiopian PM, which is considering military action against Eritrea to take control of Assab port. Sadkan, Johannes Gebre, Meskel, Samra, Yunus, and others are part of Abiy's team. You heard what Johannes Gebre Meskel said 2 days ago. He said, if war erupts now, we won't leave Eritrea's head with half shave. We'll shave Eritrean head fully. He meant to say that we won't just be satisfied with taking Assab only. We'll march to Asmara. We'll take over entire Eritrea. We'll remove Isaias Afwerki from power. This is what Johannes Gebre Meskel said. Lieutenant General, retired Lieutenant General of the Ethiopian National Defense Force, who served as the head of UN peacekeeping force in Abyei, Sudan, South Sudan, contested territory. Then 24 hours ago, Samora Yunus appeared. Samora Yunus is a former chief of staff of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Sadkan, Samora Yunus, Johannes Gebre Meskel, all are Tigrayan generals. Samora served as the head of Ethiopian military. He gave an interview and he said that, again, he said the same thing which Johannes Gebre Meskel said. He said, our soldiers won't stop at Assab. Secondly, he said that Isaias Afwerki government considers solution of problems through dialogue a crime. That is why this port issue won't be solved through peaceful means. Interesting take, by the way. General says war is the only option. Then he criticized Ethiopian argument of population. He said some Ethiopian leaders are saying that since Ethiopia is a more populous country, it should have access to port. That's not the right argument, he said. Then he talked about political leaders. He said this issue of access to sea was kept buried by politicians. Ethiopians never forgot Red Sea. They were waiting for the right time. Time has come now. Lastly, he said that in the past, during 1998-2000 war, Ethiopia made a mistake. If the military made a mistake, it should have gone deep into Eritrea. This is what Sadkan says, by the way. That is why he developed differences with Meles Zenawi. Sadkan was in support of ENDF's march deep into Eritrea. Meles Zenawi disagreed because of international pressure. And then Sadkan paid the price for his views. He was removed. Samra is backing Sadkan's position, saying that Ethiopian military made a mistake during 1998 war. So the two channels are saying one thing, Johannes and Yunus. They are telling Isaias Afwerki that now we want only Assab. If you don't give us Assab, we will take over your entire country. We'll remove you from power. You can stay in power, no problem with that. Just give us access to Assab. We're happy with that. If you don't give us access to sea, then we won't just take Assab. We will march into Asmara. This is the pressure tactic being used by Eritrean by Ethiopian leaders against the Eritrean president. And I can say with certainty that this is official narrative being launched unofficially. I am aware of it that a few weeks ago I had some conversations with some people close to Abiy's government, Abi's government, and they said the same thing that we are telling Isaias Afwerki that if that he should agree to Ethiopia gaining sea access to Assam. If he does not agree, we are going to remove him from power. We'll reach Asmara. We won't just be in Assam, we'll be in Asmara. So will Isaias Afwerki only care about his government and agree to Ethiopian demand, or will he fight back for entire Eritrea? Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching.